Hey stars, welcome to your reading. So Aquarius, this reading is going to be for you. This can resonate with Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, or Venus, and or your Uranus placement. So we're going to look and see what's being hidden from you at this time. Like, what is it that's hidden from you? What don't you see? Or maybe you see it, but you're refusing to accept it. Like, I don't know. So we're going to just look and see what's being hidden from you at this time, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Uranus placements. So let's see. What is being hidden from Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Uranus placements at this time? Discontent and boredom. What's being hidden from Aquarius at this time? Spiritual union. Hope. Stand your ground. Aquarius, I feel like what's being hidden from you is the fact that a situation is going to turn out much better than you expected it to, but you can't see it right now at the moment. It's kind of what I'm getting. Like, yeah, something is going to turn out much better than you expected it to, or like as of right now it may not seem like things are going your way. You could be very unsatisfied, very discontent, maybe even very bored, but you see that V in the background. I feel like there is a victory, or you're not far from achieving what it is that you truly desire. You see the rainbow down here? I don't usually recognize the rainbow, but like that rainbow is like what do they say, the hardest part of a situation is over, or like, yeah, like the ending to a difficult situation is near, but that's what you don't see. So while you may be very discontent, while you may be very satisfied, it's almost like Spirit is asking for you to not give up, because you're right on the brink of your breakthrough. That's what I got. Yeah, Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You're right on the brink of your breakthrough, quite literally. So Spirit needs you to stay strong. So I'm not sure what you're dealing with, where you have to stand your ground, or I'm not going to take this card. We have the King of Cups here. So this could be a situation that is bothering you emotionally, or this could be a situation where you're dealing with a person, possibly a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But I feel like, I don't know. In this particular spread, I more so feel like this spiritual union is with hope here. This is more so you staying connected with God, or, you know, whatever you believe in, the creator, source. Because that's where your strength is going to come from. Like, it's almost like Spirit needs you to keep your goals in front of your face. Keep your desires in front of your face. Don't give up on it. Don't throw a pity party. Don't start telling yourself things like, oh, it'll never happen, because you don't realize that, like, you're closer than you think. Like, you're much closer than you think. Some of y'all, this literally could be in regards to like romantic partnerships, or like even maybe platonic friendships, or like finding your soul tribe. Like, if you've been very unsatisfied with maybe the people you've been meeting, or, you know, it's almost like, okay, I'm using my discernment. I know, you know, I'm in check with my triggers, my wounds, and I'm, you know, saying no the first time, or I'm releasing myself from situations that are not serving me, or from people that I'm not in alignment with. But why am I not able to, like, I don't know, it feels something like that. Like, if this is like romantically with spiritual union and hope, it's like your people are right around the corner. So don't give up. Like, I feel like this is very specific in not starting to switch the way you speak to yourself, the way you think, especially with hope here and stand your ground. It's like, don't change up, just like you're right on the brink. Like, y'all know how sometimes, like, before maybe we awakened, where it was right, we felt like it was right when we started to give up, that we had our breakthrough. And we got maybe it's not for everybody, but for the people that can resonate, like you got used to just kind of being like, man, like, oh, da, 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 this won't happen. I just don't, da, 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 da. And then your breakthrough comes. It's almost like Spirit is saying, instead of indulging in that same cycle and those same behaviors, try to remain positive. Even though you want to maybe be negative or doubtful, it's like, try not to give up on what it is that you are hoping for, what it is that you are desiring, what it is that you've been dreaming about, because it's so close. It is so close. Like, if this is like people that are similar to you, maybe spiritual or like in alignment, or if this is like romantic partners that are on the same wavelength as you, that are into, you know, that are emotionally intelligent, that are reciprocal, I just feel like Spirit does not want you to give up. Like, don't give up and don't backtrack is what this is giving. So let's get some tarot cards out here to get more on this energy. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, stay focused, y'all. Eight of Pentacles is asking for you to stay focused. So continue working. Continue putting in the work. Continue to put in the effort. This is so interesting. We have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Pentacles in reverse, and then you have the King of Pentacles. It's going to be such a huge differentiation between the people. I feel like this may be about people. Like the people that you're about to meet, or the connections that you're about to make, the opportunities that you're about to receive. There's about to be such a difference from what it is that you're used to receiving and what it is that you are about to start receiving. But it's like there's a big emphasis on you staying focused, you staying in alignment with your desires, with your goals. Like, don't just give up and say, oh, I've been manifesting this for forever and it still ain't came. And it's like, no. Don't switch up the energy. Okay, we have the Hermit, and then we have the Seven of Swords here. Oh, and the Four of Swords. Okay, that's interesting. And we have the Death card. See, look, the Death card with the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I'm telling you, like, if things feel like they're ending, or if things feel like they're not working out for you, don't give in to that energy. Just don't. Like, try. Like, remember, just try to remember the very last time when you wanted to give up and how things still worked out. And you remember how unhelpful it was for you to be like super doubtful and negative. Just try to remember that, because like, you are so close. It's like maybe possibly even in your next phase, in the next cycle, maybe within the next week, the next month. Like, we are about to enter January, we're about to be in a whole nother year. It's like you just have no idea. Maybe there's about to be a certain transit that's going to change everything. So do not give up, do not lose hope. Victory. Didn't I say the V in the back of this discontent and boredom? Like, victory is soon to be yours, Aquarius. So try not to give up. But give me a second to, like, if you want to fast forward, you can, but I kind of just want to feel into this energy. I'm getting, like, what I'm getting here is you're not wrong in regards to the self-work, the self-work, the self-reflection, the healing, the internal work, the shadow work that you've been doing. You're not wrong for being able to pick up on the bullshit. Your bullshit detector is not going, like, it's not like off. Your ability to attract healthy people is not, like, that meter is not broken. You just have to, it's almost like Spirit just needed to test you a couple more times just to make sure you truly got the lesson, just to make sure you truly understood, or like that energy of truly knowing your worth, having high self-esteem was really embedded in your soul before you can manifest this experience in the exterior realm. Like, that's how it feels, or in your, like, in your world, in your life. Because the Hermit, the Seven of Swords, and the Four of Swords, it's like you can rest assured that the deceptive energy you pick up on, the maybe the jealousy, the envy, the lies, the like all of that energy that you feel when you are experiencing certain things and you decide to put the situations to rest. You're not wrong for that. Like, you're not wrong for that. It's almost like spirit has just been testing your detector almost. That's how it feels. Like, can you really spot a page of pentacles in reverse versus a king of pentacles? Like, could you really be able to tell the difference? And the main way to be able to know is if you're able to clearly see a king of pentacles in reverse, a page of pentacles in reverse, and be able to say, you know what? That's not for me. That does not align with me. I'm going to go ahead and let this go. I know I deserve better. And just be okay with it. I don't know. I hope this makes sense for somebody. The endings that you had are about to lead to a lot of victories for you, Aquarius. Okay? So, let's see. What's this page of pentacles in reverse? Tower and Judgment flipped over. Those are two very major cards. Alright, we have the Strength card, the Seven of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you guys possibly, you guys could even possibly be dealing with like an energy of maybe rejection, I feel, with the Seven of Wands. But what I feel like Spirit wants you to understand is you're not being rejected because something is wrong with you. You have to understand that as you raise your vibration, as you heal, because let's get off vibration and frequencies. As you heal, as you dive into yourself, figure out your triggers, your wounds, figure out what makes you feel uncomfortable, what makes you feel happy, where certain behaviors stem from, why you behave a certain way, why you think a certain way, why you believe a certain thing. Basically, the deeper you dive, the higher you ascend. So people rejecting you is not a reflection of you. You are going to have to understand that you're going to have people that are rejecting you or people that may not want to be around you because you forced them to face the truth in their life. You force them to face the reality of what they're dealing with or what they're like trying to not deal with. Like, it's an energy thing. It's how it feels. Like, there is hope here. Like, I feel like Spirit is saying, like, you are going to meet people that are in alignment with you. You are going to meet your soul tribe, or you are going to align with people that are also healing. But don't be discouraged by the experiences that you're currently having, because it's like they're tests. Like, you're being tested. Like, what you don't understand is, what you don't realize is, you thinking people rejecting you because it's something wrong with you, or you thinking that you are doing something wrong whole time. People can sense your confidence when you speak about certain things, when you have a conviction, like when you speak your mind and like you are talking about what you do, what you think, how you feel. You can tell where a person is in their life based off of their responses. I promise you. So you may think that people are rejecting you because for whatever reason, but the whole time it's because you're confident. You're sure of yourself. You know who you are. You know where you're headed. You know the type of people you want to be around. You don't do certain things. Some people may not want to be around you because you don't lie. Because you don't fake who you are. Because you don't lie to yourself about your reality, the truth. Like, people may not like the fact that you're independent. People may not like the fact that you don't want to be codependent on them. Like, y'all have to realize, just because you're working on your trauma, just because you're healing your wounds, does not mean that everybody else is doing the same thing. Like, I feel like that's the main message that I'm getting here. Like, stand your ground. Don't go backwards. Don't start feeling like you need to change or you need to do something different. You need to be a bit more accepting. No. If you want to be around people that also have the same integrity as you, stand firm on that. If you want to be around people that are just as confident, that love themselves just as much as you, stand firm in it. I'm being brought to this quote. It's like a picture almost. Like, there's a caterpillar and then there's a butterfly. And it says, caterpillars cannot understand the language of a butterfly. And it makes so much sense. And it's not to judge the caterpillar, but it's just like, not everybody is in the same phase as you, or not everybody is going to be on the same journey as you. Not everybody is in alignment. Not everybody is doing the work. Not everybody is healing. Not everybody is addressing their triggers. Not everybody wants to change and ascend and grow and heal. So if you're disconnecting from people, if you're feeling unsatisfied, unfulfilled, don't stay in connections just for the sake of having people, because that's not fair to you, and that's just going to prolong you from getting into alignment or being in connections with the people that you actually want to be connected to. That's so interesting, because like I know, like I hear, like when I'm watching certain videos or I'm watching certain podcasts and stuff like that, I hear certain women say like, a lot of guys don't approach me, or I'm not this, I'm not that. And it's like, true enough, you have to know, you have to use your discernment. I'm not coddling nobody. The truth is the truth. But what some people don't realize is, yeah, maybe men could not be approaching you because of personal preferences, but what you also have to understand is men can smell a woman that's confident, a woman that's sure of herself, a woman that does not need them. Like, you guys, you can tell the difference. When you start working on yourself and you get to a certain level, it's going to become obvious. You can literally tell a person that is confident, a person that loves themselves, a person that is self-assured versus a person that's insecure, codependent, has like attachment issues. You know what I mean? Like, you can literally smell, see, feel the difference. So what makes you think that you are any different? Like, once you start healing, once you start growing, you got to realize some men may not want to approach you because they know you're not going to settle for their bullshit. So what do? They're going to go towards the women that are insecure, the women that are going to put up with them lying, cheating, doing all kind of deceptive behaviors, and you have to be okay with it. I don't know why I feel like that's just what I feel like I need to say. Like, there's like such a distinction in your energy and maybe the people that are around you, but Spirit is wanting you to not give up because you are very close. You are very close. You're very close. You don't realize a lot of people are still hanging on to their trauma. A lot of people are not wanting to heal. Sometimes people that don't want to change, people that don't want to take a trigger as an opportunity to learn and grow, your mere, like literally just your existence, your presence alone can be very bothersome for some people, can be burdensome. Some people, just you being in the room forces them to realize just how insecure they are within themselves, just how unconfident they are, the lack of love they have for themselves, just because they literally can look at you and tell how confident, how self-assured you are. So it could make people feel away. It could make people feel sad, feel insecure. And then what you don't realize is some people start acting out of those behaviors, and it's not because you did anything to them, Aquarius. You can't do nothing about the fact that somebody else is insecure. What they could do is take that trigger and learn from it, and maybe start to do research and figure out what they can do to become more secure and confident within themselves. But you can't do that work for them. Even if you would, you can give people all kinds of tips and tricks and shit. If they don't want to change, they don't want to change. There's nothing that you could do about it too. So you have to understand, like, a lot of people are feeling burdened. People are feeling very sad, like, and it has nothing to do, like, it has something to do with you, but it's not because you've done something to them. It's because of your inner work, your self-reflection, the shadow work that you're doing. It's because of how honest you've gotten with yourself. Not everybody is able to be honest with themselves, Aquarius. You'll be surprised how often people lie to themselves. I used to lie to myself. So, like, I'm not judging nobody. Like, once you start to heal and you grow, you realize just how normal or normalized it is to lie to yourself. When we don't trust our intuition, that's like a way of lying to ourselves. So people may be rejecting you. People may be acting out of how they feel, but you have to understand that this is something that they're dealing with internally, because they are holding on to their own lack. They're holding on to their insecurities. They don't want to change. They don't want to come out of this energy. Four of Pentacles, Five, they don't want to change. They're comfortable being around other people that are just as insecure as them, because it keeps them from having to do the work to change. And you just have to be okay with it. I don't know why. Yeah, the moon and the Three of Swords. A lot of people are literally stuck. And a lot of people, this is subconscious. Like, These are subconscious wounds, subconscious issues that people just, some people are not even aware. They have no idea. And of course they wouldn't know if they're not doing the work in order to discover it, but that's not your problem, Aquarius. Okay, so whew. Two of Swords here came out with the Star card, the Chariot. Okay, so let's get some. I'm actually going to pull a Spirit Animal Oracle as well for this reading, just so we can get like a longer advice card, because that's just strongly what I feel. Like, you just got to be okay with people not wanting to change, people not wanting to grow, and people, yeah, what the fuck I say? What did I, look, come on, Spirit, that's what I'm seeing. Surrender negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, instead of saying, oh, I'll never meet the man of my dreams, I'm never going to meet a man that, stop saying that shit. Stop. Just stop saying that. Stop saying that. Stop saying that. Stop saying that. Just reaffirm what it is that you do want. And just continue to not settle for what it is that you don't want. And you'll get there. Next thing you know, you're waking up one day with the man of your dreams. And it's like, oh my God, it happened quicker than I thought. Like, just stop being negative. And then surrender the idea you can fix someone. That's exactly what I'm saying. It's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. That is exact. Surrender your fear, change. That is exactly what I'm saying. I'm so happy these cards is confirming what I was feeling. Like, you cannot change people. You won't be able to change them. You can't force them to heal. You can't force them to see their worth. You can't force them to love themselves. You can't force them to do the shadow work. They're going to have to come to that realization on their own. But you don't have to feel like there's something wrong with you because people may be rejecting you. Because you will be surprised why people are rejecting you. They're rejecting you because you are a mere reflection of what they are not. And that does not mean that you're doing anything wrong. Shit, it was hard for you too. So, okay, we have surrender defensiveness. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out, then offer a clear, non-defensive response. So, make sure you guys are not reacting to, like, I just feel like there's like a lot of rejection. Like, with that 5 of Wands energy, where was it? Dang, I think it's already shuffled in. But remember I showed you the 10 of Wands, the 5 of Cups, the 5 of Wands. You'll be surprised. A lot of the actions that people do come from how they're feeling internally. So if, say somebody is being shady or somebody is constantly throwing shots at you, you have to understand that person is feeling something within themselves that they are not able to process and handle on their own. So they're trying to drag you into that battle within them. You don't have to give in to that. You do not have to give in to that. And then we have surrender your attachments to results. The formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen, then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. Okay. Any other cards for this reading? Okay. Surrender to your intuition. So, yeah, Aquarius, don't and surrender to trust. That's what I'm saying. We've actually been like programmed to not trust ourselves in so many ways. So many different ways. So you trusting your intuition is not a bad thing. You learning to trust yourself in your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. Oh, it's no sin. And then we got surrender to what is. So flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. Okay, Aquarius? So let's pull a spirit animal oracle to end off the reading. And then that's going to be the reading. Whew, Jesus. I got passionate with this one. God dang. Because I promise I understand. Like, I understand. It can be so difficult. But... period. Come on, man. Know your worth. And then we got act as if. I may not read both. I may read both. I don't know. But let's see. Know your worth. So number 54 breaks down to a 9. So yeah, a lot of cycles, a lot of things are completing or ending. So skunk spirit, know your worth says, What do you value? What do you believe in? And your best, most authentic self on display. No, is your best, most authentic self on display. Skunk spirit comes as a reminder that you can be proud of who you are and what you have accomplished. Know your worth. Not, ooh, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Because sometimes, when you read tarot, it's one thing to read tarot, but sometimes you have to really trust your intuition with the message that's coming through. And this is just confirming everything I was feeling. It's saying, know your worth. Not everyone will agree with you or share your values, but you can walk with your head high, knowing that when you express your integrity, others can feel your authenticity and will be inspired by it. Be who you are, and if your reputation precedes you, good. You have much to be proud of, and Skunk Spirit wants you to be your best self, the true you. The protection message says, not everyone will appreciate you. Ooh, y'all, I swear to God. Oh my God. I love when y'all confirm my messages like this. There's no better feeling. Okay. Let me calm down. Not everyone will appreciate you. Many people have issues of their own to address, and you may trigger something in them. But if so, no matter. Skunk Spirit calls you to be fully yourself without apology. Now is a time for honesty in admitting that something does not sit right for you. You deserve the self-respect that comes when you correct. Y'all should see me point my finger as I read. I'm like, yup. You deserve the self-respect that comes when you courageously choose to stand up for yourself and speak your truth in love. Remember who you are and what really matters to you, and act with integrity. You will be so glad you did. Period. Whew. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to this message for myself, y'all. That's what y'all don't know. Like, I have to listen to these readings myself. This is such a good reading. Okay, and then act as if Chameleon Spirit says. Chameleon Spirit shares her gift with you today to prepare you for changes that will greatly benefit you. Outer conditions are changing, and you're required to come into harmony with them so you can co-create your greatest dream. Feeling sensitive? Good, because that will come in handy, enabling you to determine how best to adapt to your environment and the people in it, while at the same time maintaining your integrity and inner equilibrium. Even if you feel like you're in uncharted territory, Chameleon Spirit has complete faith in your ability to fit in and learn the lay of the land and adapting as necessary. This is a fortunate time to act as if and do as others do until the new ways feel familiar and completely natural. Life is offering you a great lesson now. Adapting isn't about losing yourself. It's about learning how to dance with others, okay? And then the protection message says, being sensitive and having empathy for others can become a heavy burden if you don't practice self-care. Could it be you're feeling stressed because you tune in to challenging emotions that aren't even yours? Chameleon Spirit does not want you to adapt to these conditions by withdrawing or distracting yourself, hoping the feelings will just go away, or attempting to rescue another who may be having a pity party. You can be swallowed up trying to manage it all. It is time to figure out where you end and the rest of the world begins. Not all conditions are yours to match. You need to distinguish your own color from the rest of the world right now and take time out to soothe your sensitive soul. Choose some activities that will restore your sense of being grounded and avoid people who revel in drama. Take a break from social media too. Self-care and a timeout is the answer to this temporary dilemma. Aquarius. This was a fire reading. This was a fire reading. Like, what the hell? It's exactly what I was saying. Exactly what I was saying. And I feel like even with act as if, it's almost like I was saying in the beginning, continue to manifest what it is that you do desire. Don't get wrapped up in focusing on what you don't have, how people are rejecting you, how people are not responding maybe positively to your growth and your changes. Continue to focus on the people that will, or continue to think about the people that will accept you, the people that will appreciate you. Think about the fact of how much you've grown and the fact that you appreciate and accept yourself. Like, Aquarius, this reading got me on such a high, like, oh my God. Okay, so Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you stars in my next reading. Bye, y'all.